Hi, I'm Hilary Duff from Lizzie McGuire and Cadet Kelly, and you're watching Disney Channel.
Coming soon to theaters.
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you.
I'd give anything if only I could become a real live boy like that Pinocchio.
Is that what you wish for above all other things?
Being a real live boy is the most important thing in the whole wide world to me.
Wish for it with all your heart.
I wish I was a boy. I wish I was a boy. I wish I wasn't. Ow, you're hurting me, dear blue fairy.
I ain't no fairy, and it's time to get up.
I was having the most wonderful dream.
You're still in bed? Come on, get up. You don't want to be late for the last day of school, do you?
Born on the wrong end of the leash, I was a dreamer.
And a little schemer.
A simple mutt living a dog's life. But the bell for school would make me drool till I came up with this clever ploy.
Which is to say, dressing like a boy.
I gotta be a boy.
It's over, just be a rover.
Gotta be a boy.
His teacher's pet thinks that he's a boy. Yeah, but
Hey, that's how it is, kid.
I want to have a dog.
Hey, I'm off the leash now.
He's eating quiche now. Spot, you can fake it, but you'll never be a boy.
I've gotta be a boy.
Spot, sit and stay now.
What did you say now?
He's gotta be a boy.
I've got to be.
It's not to be.
I long to be.
You're wrong to
It's
be.
great to be.
It's right to be.
We hate to be. Can't wait to be.
Late to be. Too late to
It's
be.
my fate to be. A boy.
A dog.
A boy.
A dog.
A boy.
A dog.
A boy.
Dog.
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 Boy.
Disney's Teacher's Pet, only in theaters. Rated PG.
Coming soon to own on DVD and video.
Anna, honey, wake up. Oh, I have had it. Hurry up!
What? I'm ready.
For the Coleman family, Mondays are manic.
Bye, honey. Make good choices.
Wednesdays are wild.
Yeah, my room.
And for Anna and Tess, there's never enough time to really understand each other.
What? Time's up. It's after 6.
But on Friday,
You think my life is perfect?
You couldn't last one day in my high school.
Cookie.
that's all about to change. Because things are going to get a little freaky.
Why am I in Anna's room? This isn't mine. Those aren't mine. That's definitely not mine.
Walt Disney Pictures presents
So, you're in my body and I'm in your body. I'm old.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, I'm like the Crypt Keeper.
Freaky Friday.
Why don't we
Yes, a jolt.
Coming soon to Disney DVD and video.
Here's a sneak peek at an all-new Lion King motion picture event.
So you see, that's why they call it a dung beetle.
Ew, you don't say. And yet still so tasty.
Oh, yeah! And they're my favorite.
At last, a movie about our story.
Yep, after a long day of movie making, it's good to kick back.
I never thought Hakuna Matata could be so sweet.
Think I'll turn in for the night. I'm out.
Right behind you.
The Lion King 1.5.
What's on the menu?
An all-new movie. This February, the circle of life will never be the same.
Now available to own on DVD and video.
There's Lizzie. This is so exciting.
Being in 8th grade rocks.
The Lizzie McGuire series is on Disney DVD for the first time ever.
I want to babysit.
Babysit? Oh my gosh.
2 different DVDs from the hit series. It's Fashionably Lizzie with episodes all about Lizzie's super style.
Your earrings match your eyes.
My earrings match my eyes? Outrageous adventures.
One Lizzie's fat enough.
And some embarrassing moments too.
The pants! They're ruined!
Then it's Growing Up Lizzie.
A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do.
Including favorite shows about what it's like to grow up being Lizzie.
I want a bra!
Ew. Now is your chance to own the first ever compilations of the Lizzie McGuire series. By the way, you can get them both now on Disney DVD and video.
That's incredible!
Check you out, you're gonna be famous.
I am so there! Me too!
And now, our feature presentation.
Halloween. One of those times of year when school and fun just naturally come together. This year seemed like it would be the same. Decorations were up all over. Some people were already wearing their costumes. And the smell of candy was in the air. All of us were really looking forward to Halloween. Well, actually, all of us except Spinelli.
Hey, where is Spinelli anyway?
Probably late making a big old batch of fake blood. She'll catch up to us. I was wrong. Spinelli wouldn't catch up to us, because that morning she changed in a way none of us expected. But hang on, I think I'm getting ahead of myself. Fact is, we've seen a whole lot of changes lately, and it all started over a month ago. It was the first day of school, and guess what? Me and the guys weren't 4th graders anymore. Finally, we moved on up to 5th grade. Well, guys, here she is. Good old 3rd Street School.
You know, Teach, the old place really does grow on you.
And Mother Nature has prepared an idyllic day for our return.
Yeah, check it out. Birds are chirping, grass is green, and the place is just crawling with suckers to beat a kickball.
That's the spirit, Vince. And remember, school's gonna be its rockin'est yet, because this year, we're 5th graders.
5th graders get their own lockers. I can finally keep my inventions safe from foreign spies. I can actually be second in line to slide down old Rusty. Oh, baby, just you wait till recess.
I can hardly wait for the lunch in the cafeteria. My 5th grade taste buds are much more sophisticated, you know.
As for me, well, believe it or not, I actually look forward to being in class.
What the?
I know, Spinelli. It sounds crazy, but don't forget, this year we have Miss Milky.
Oh, man, I love Miss Milky.
Everyone loves Miss Milky, Vince, because she loves us kids. I'm telling you, 5th grade is going to be the best year yet.
All right, hooligans, settle down. My name is Miss Finster, and I'm your 5th grade teacher. What's your problem? You got something in your eye? Go to the nurse and get it fixed.
Miss Finster?
What is it, Detweiler?
What happened to Miss Milky? We were kind of expecting her to be our teacher.
Milky transferred out. Luckily for you, I was available to take her place. Rendall?
Yes, Miss Finster?
I'll need a class informant. You're it.
Oh boy, Miss Finster. 5th grade is gonna be the best grade ever.
Of course it will, because it'll have discipline, homework, tests, and more discipline. All right, now, take out your pencils. I want a 3,000-word essay on what you hooligans did during the summer and how you were punished for doing it.
Well, that was the most whompingly awful experience of all time.
Okay, so having Finster for a teacher is a setback. But I got a feeling I can break her down.
I can't believe she gave us 6 textbooks. Who needs 6 textbooks? Books, heavy, must put down.
Well, I think this is an excellent opportunity to utilize our new lockers. They ought to be right over... Dad, the lockers! They're gone!
What happened to them?
Hello, 5th grade chums. If you were looking for the lockers, they were all replaced by these inspirational posters. I especially like this one.
But what are we supposed to do with all our stuff?
Can't hold on.
School is for learning, not complaining. Ta-ta.
Okay, so we don't get lockers and we got Finster as our teacher. Big deal. There's still lots of other great stuff about school, right?
How very true, TJ. For instance, carrying these textbooks has given me quite an appetite.
There you go, Mikey. Who's up for lunch in the cafeteria?
Now you're talking.
As I recall, on the first day of school, they usually serve pizza.
Yay! I love pizza.
Tender. This doesn't look like pizza.
For the love of butter, what is it?
It's nutrition paste. All part of the new and improved cafeteria menu.
Do you mean to tell me that instead of tasty, kid-friendly entrees, we're now going to be served nutrition paste every day?
Of course not. On Tuesday, we got nutrition log. On Wednesday, we got nutrition lumps. On Thursday, we got nutrition loaf. And on Friday, we got zesty macaroni and nutrition. Bon appetit.
All right, so they took away our teacher, they took away our lockers, and they took away our lunch. At least we still got recess.
Sorry, kid. District orders.
Can't believe this! They took away the whole playground! Why would they do that?
Are they mad?
Oh, never again to roll about in the fresh green clover, or to make necklaces of dandelions or hats of mud. They haven't just taken our playground, they've taken our childhood.
And now they've gone too far.
Attention, students. This is Principal Brickley speaking. You may have noticed a few changes around your school today, and these are nothing to be concerned about. They're all part of the Board of Education's new school improvement policy. So I hope you'll all enjoy your new improved... Ow! DJ, what are you doing in my office?
I'm here for answers, sir.
But I'm in the middle of addressing the students.
Sir, I suggest you sign off, because the way I'm feeling, I might just say something the kindergartners shouldn't hear.
That's all for now. Just go back to your fun. All right, TJ, I understand if you're upset.
Upset? Sir, with all due respect, you've ruined our school!
Now, don't go blaming me, TJ. It wasn't my idea. And besides, no one's ruining school. The Board of Education just made a few changes is all.
They paved over our playground!
Well, the board feels that maintaining a field of grass and play equipment diverts money that can better be used elsewhere. Like for these nifty pre-recorded announcements, for instance.
Less play, more studying. That is all.
What?
She sounds like a very nice lady.
What about the lockers?
The Board of Ed feels that inspirational posters are a more meaningful use of wall space. And the more time spent holding your books, the better.
And that gray gunk they're serving at lunch?
Nutrition paste contains all the vitamins children need for maximum learning potential. The data's all here in the improvement plan.
But sir, I thought you remembered what it was like to be a kid. And to kids, all this stuff is just crummy.
Look, DJ, to be honest with you, I'm not so sure about this whole plan myself. But the board has ordered it. There's nothing I can do.
You can say no.
I can't go up against the Board of Education. I'll lose my job. Then they'll just replace me with someone who will go along with them.
But Principal Brickley...
Listen, TJ, there's something you have to understand. I know I seem like the big boss around here, but compared to the board, I'm just a little guy. And there are times when a little guy can't change the way things are done. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. I think I do. Thank you.
So what Brickley say?
He says there are times when the little guy just has to accept the way things are.
You mean school's gonna be like this forever?
Oh, I didn't say that, Gus. I didn't say that at all.
TJ, time for school. Come on down and eat your toast. It's getting cold.
Don't waste your breath, Mom. TJ's not coming down.
Not coming down? Well, what's the matter? Is he sick?
He's always been sick.
Watch the slander, Becky.
Hey, I don't know what his problem is. All he told me was that he wasn't coming down, and that was good enough for me.
You better see what's going on, dear.
I better see what's going on.
TJ?
Hi, Mom. TJ, it's time to come down now. Honey, your door's locked.
It's not just locked, Mom. It's barricaded.
Barricaded? But, honey, why? And how will you get to school?
That won't be a problem, Mom, because as of this morning, I'm never going back to school again.
Hi, dweebs.
Hi, Becky. Is TJ ready for school?
Nope, not by a long shot.
What do you mean?
Oh, he's just locked himself in his room, barricaded the door, and claims he's never coming out. Typical freak behavior. Now, excuse me, little kitties, normal people like me have to get to class.
Let's hope it's at obedience school.
Assuming just this once that Becky's telling the truth, why would TJ lock himself in his room?
Indeed, quite the conundrum. I say we investigate.
TJ, confound it. Open up already.
Sorry, Dad, but I cannot in good conscience do that.
TJ, this little prank is getting very serious. If you don't go to school right now, you'll get a tardy.
Yeah, and if I don't leave for work right now, my boss is going to give me a tardy. Come out soon, TJ, or you're grounded.
That's okay with me.
Oh, dear me. He's definitely going to be tardy. I better call his school.
I've taken my stand. What happens next is in the hands of fate. What the?
Hello, TJ.
Sorry about the banana. It was the softest thing in Mikey's lunch.
What's going on?
Oh, it's pretty simple, actually. I've stopped going to school.
Stop going to school? You can't do that. He can't, can he?
According to the adults in power, no, he can't.
Well, I say they can't take our school and turn it into a boring, crummy place. I guess now we'll find out which one of us is right.
A lone student staging an act of civil disobedience against an entire board of education. What a revolutionary concept.
What's a revolutionary concept? Yeah, guys, what's going on? TJ says he's never going back to school, ever. He's staying right there in his room. Really? Whoa, cool.
Cool? What's cool? If something's cool, you totally have to tell us.
TJ's locked up in his room. He says he's never going back to school, ever. Scandalous!
What's so scandalous? Ew. Spill it. Oh, all right. You sort of are a fellow kid and all. You see, TJ...
Detweiler's never coming back to school.
Yeah, so what? I tried never coming back to school dozens of times.
But he's doing it for us.
TJ Detweiler's staying home in protest. I must spread this news to the four corners of the playground. Everyone, TJ Detweiler's staying home from school. He's not going to school. Ooga joga! Ooga joga! The kid no go to school! Yeah! The kid no school! We go give him support!
All right, good morning, malcontents. It's time to learn. Today's math test will have 500 questions, all word problems. I hope you shifty punks brought plenty of number 2 pencils. What the? Where the blazes is everyone?
Good gracious! Where did all you children come from?
We heard TJ wasn't going to school. Is it true?
I got odds going 3 to 1 that it is.
Well, yes. I'm afraid it is. He won't come out of his room.
So it is true, eh? TJ's ditching school. My first big scoop as a 5th grade informant.
Well,
where are they?
All right, everyone, settle down. Let's have some order, please. Order? What are you talking about? My students have all gone AWOL. This is anarchy.
Mine are gone too.
It's downright trippy.
Are you telling me there are no students in the entire school?
Yes, sir. We must find the children before something terrible happens.
Yeah, like if the school board finds out, I'll lose my job. Where in tarnation are they?
I know exactly where they are. That's right. It's me, Rendall, bringing you the goods once again. You see, when I noticed all the kids running out of the schoolyard, my instincts told me something big was up. So
Just tell me where the children are.
They're at TJ's house.
Detweiler.
Why is it always Detweiler?
Seems naughty TJ's refusing to come to school, and everyone else is there to support him. They say it's a revolution. And if I know my history, revolutions involve executions.
Don't get carried away, boy. The best we can hope for is juvenile hall.
That'll do.
TJ! TJ! TJ!
Goodness, TJ, your protest seems to have gathered momentum. But surely you can't sit in your room indefinitely.
Hey, I got my comic books and I got my political cause. A right-thinking kid doesn't need any more than that.
But what about food? With nothing to eat, you'll shrink into a tiny skeleton.
Not to worry, Maiko. I raided the pantry last night and stocked up. I got enough gelatin mix, spaghetti noodles, and tomato paste to last me for a good long time.
But, TJ, what about...
Don't worry, Gus. I got my own bathroom.
Jeez, TJ, you thought of everything.
Yep, and so far, everything's going according to plan.
So, what happens next?
What happens next is Prickly shows up.
Look at all these kids. I haven't seen a crowd like this since Woodstock. What's your plan, sir? Shall I call the cops?
No! No! We've got to keep this quiet. I'll talk to Detweiler myself.
Should we watch Detweiler get in trouble from the car, Miss Finster?
No, Rendall. Let's savor this up close.
Ooh, zesty.
Excuse me, pardon me. Get it out of the... Ow! Well, if you don't want to get stepped on, stay in class. TJ Detweiler, as your principal, I order you to come out of your room right now.
With all due respect, sir, since I quit school, you're not my principal anymore, and I don't have to follow your orders.
Come on, TJ. Because of you, nobody's going to school.
And that's not my problem, sir.
What do you want from me?
Well, for starters, I'd like a nice, hot, tasty lunch in the cafeteria. Not just for me, but for every kid at school. I want the kickball field back, and the basketball hoops, and old Rusty, too, and lockers. I understand skipping school is wrong. I know studying and learning are good for me. But the way I see it, none of the new changes help with any of that stuff. They just make school a crummy place to be. All I ask, sir, is that you give us back the school we love. And if this is what it takes to get it, then I'm willing to face the consequences.
But TJ, I already told you, the changes are official Board of Ed policy. I can't do anything about them.
Then I'm afraid I can't come down.
Well, that didn't go well. That didn't go well. Ah, what's that?
It's the cops, sir.
Woohoo, the fuzz!
Oh, no, it's not the cops. It's worse. It's the Board of Education.
I'm Truant Officer McClellan. This is Truant Officer McDooley, Board of Education.
Oh, why, whatever brings you here?
We understand you have a situation.
Oh, I'd hardly call it a situation. It's just a harmless boy who's locked himself in his bedroom. I have it completely under control.
It seems he's still up there.
Well, for now, who told you people about this anyway?
We're the BOE. We know everything.
We're taking over, Principal Prickly. This case is now Board of Education jurisdiction. If you have a problem with that, I recommend you take it up with the school board members themselves. They're right over there.
The board members? Here? Now?
Report, Officer McClellan. What seems to be the problem?
Our intel was accurate, sir. It's a kid who won't go to school.
I see. Ladies, gentlemen, I'm afraid it's every bit as serious as we feared.
Refusing to go to school is a code white situation.
Call it in.
Code white. I repeat, code white.
Roger that. Code received. Please confirm. Will do. Over and out. Sir, we've got a code white. Very well.
Yes. I will eliminate the problem.
Kelly, I'm standing in front of the house where 10-year-old T.K. Dudwaller is refusing to go to school. According to our sources, the boy is upset about some new Board of Education policies. With me are the 5 members of the State Board of Education, along with Board Supervisor Milton Brown. Mr. Brown, what about these new school policies? Are they good for our students?
Studies have shown that the policies are good for our children and good for the schools. The board and I support them unanimously.
There you have it. As for young T.K., neighbors say he was always a strange child who refused to go anywhere without his red baseball cap.
Hey, TJ, you're on the news! Way to go, Teach!
The people have heard you!
Your long struggle is finally over!
Not yet, Mikey. But I've got a feeling the end has just begun.
Oh, no, not the helicopter. That could only mean one thing.
Mr. White.
The ultimate enforcer of Board of Ed policy!
TJ Detweiler.
Bring it on, Mr. White. Bring it on.
Ah, Mr. White, how wonderful to see you. I trust I can be of help to you.
You can get out of my way, Prickly. You have failed. You are irrelevant. You, come with me.
Oh, hello.
And who are you?
My name is Mr. White, ma'am. I'm with the Board of Education. If you don't mind, my associates and I would like a word with your son, Theodore.
Oh, there's no need for that. I've called my husband. He'll be home in half an hour if traffic is good.
That's just what I would expect a loving, brilliant parent such as yourself to say, Mrs. Detweiler.
It is?
And I completely agree with you. There is nothing more beneficial to a young man's character than healthy communication with his parents. Some of my fondest memories are of sitting on my pappy's knee, exchanging information.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes, it is. But unfortunately, half an hour is simply too long to wait. TJ is setting a very unfortunate example for all those other children out there. Any moment now, his disobedience will become ingrained in their impressionable brains and spread to other children, friends, relatives, email buddies. Disobedience leads to chaos, madness. Madness is very bad for little children, wouldn't you say, Mrs. Detweiler?
Why, yes. I guess it is.
Then please let me help your child and all the children of the world. We're the Board of Education. That's what we do.
Oh, well, all right. His room is upstairs on the left.
Thank you, Mrs. Detweiler. Brew me a pot of Darjeeling tea, if you will. I'm parched.
Is instant okay?
Hello, Mr. White. Long time no see.
T.J. Detweiler. I imagine you're feeling quite full of yourself after defeating me on that whole Wumps issue.
It's not a matter of beating you, sir. I'm just trying to do what's right, so you can forget about asking me to come out.
Oh, I have no intention of asking you to come out.
You don't?
Oh, no, TJ. Principal Prickly already tried that. I'm going to allow you to stay in there just as long as you want.
You are?
Yes. Of course, please don't blame me if during your absence your friends start to find their lives becoming, oh, how should we say it, unpleasant.
What you talking about, White?
Well, even if you don't go to school, TJ, I assume your friends still will. And I just happen to know that the school board is considering a 12-hour school day, doubling the homework load, flavoring the nutrition paste with broccoli and liver. I've tried very hard to fight them on these issues, but if I can't even convince one child to leave his bedroom, who's going to take me seriously?
That's a dirty trick, Mr. White!
There's nothing wrong with a dirty trick, TJ, when it's used for a greater good.
Okay, then you win. I'll unbarricade my door and come out.
Well, I wonder if my tea is ready. That was quicker than I expected. What in the... Detweiler, that was a dirty trick. Detweiler, where is he?
The magpie has flown. The magpie has flown.
Oh, just stand there. He probably climbed out the window.
He's not out there.
That's impossible. If he's not out there and he's not in here, the only other place he could be is the... Aha! There you are. Detweiler!
I told you I'd leave my room. I'm moving my protest to the roof.
Have it your way, boy. It's easy enough for me to get on the roof. To the helicopter, men.
Oh, yeah. Oops.
So much for principaling. Now I'll probably have to go to work on my brother Thurgood's lobster boat in Alaska.
Help! Help!
Help? Why should I help you, Detweiler? Thanks to you, I'm gonna lose my job while you just dangle from the roof. Ow! Dangle from the roof? Help! Hang on, TJ. I'm coming. Move it. Out of my way. Let me through.
What's happening, Principal Prickly?
Where is TJ?
He's around the corner. I need a ladder, quick. I'm coming, TJ.
Can't hold on much longer, sir.
Just another second.
Here's a ladder.
Hold it steady, kids. All right, son. Now we're gonna work together. On 3, I'll pull up on one hand while you pull up with your other. You got that?
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3.
Thanks, sir.
TJ, are you out of your mind? I mean, locking yourself in your room is one thing, but you could have been killed up here.
I know. It was a dumb thing to do. I don't know what got into me.
This whole protest of yours has gotten way out of hand. You're gonna be in a lot of trouble when this is over.
But somebody had to do something to look out for us kids. I mean, normally, sir, I'd assume looking out for kids was part of your job.
Well...
That's okay. I understand. A grown-up's gotta worry about making a living. You've gotta buy cars and pants and houses. But I'm just a kid. I can't stand around and let bad stuff happen to people I care about, because the only thing I've got to lose is my self-respect.
Prickly, good work. You've captured him. Bring him down here immediately, and I'll see that you get a promotion.
No, sir. I cannot in good conscience do that.
This is no time for games, Prickly. Bring the boy down now, or it will cost you your job.
If keeping my job means going along with your lousy policies, then I don't want it anymore. I think I'd rather keep my self-respect, too.
He's standing up to people he disagrees with? Risking his job? That's the most inspiring thing I've ever seen. I'm with him!
What? To my ears to see
What are you talking about?
The truth is, I hate the new policy. I just went along with it because you all like it. I didn't want to disagree and get fired.
But I thought the plan was stupid. I mean, paving over the playground? Come on! I was just afraid to make waves.
Whew. I am so relieved you guys feel the same way I do.
Oh, if this new policy is ridiculous.
Just a moment, people. You never liked the new policy. I never liked the new policy. Some so-called experts recommended it, and we were all too scared to voice our opposition. Shame on us. I hereby move that the new school policy is no longer in effect. All in favor?
Aye!
The ayes have it. School is back to normal.
But you can't do that. That would mean that child has beat me again.
Yes, it's amazing, isn't it, Tad? We get so caught up in our grown-up world that we forget. The little guy really can make a difference. Pool party at my place?
Well done, TJ.
Sir, I couldn't have done it without you. Well, guys, things are pretty much back to normal. We've got our grass back, we've got our hoops back.
They're almost finished putting back old Rusty.
Okay, kids.
Thanks, Siege. You really saved us. You've brought the joy of learning back into our lives.
And fish sticks, too.
You got everything you asked for.
All right, you sneaky little ne'er-do-wells. Class starts in 5 minutes, so in 4 minutes I expect you to stop playing and start preparing to stop having fun.
Well, almost everything.
Don't worry about it, Vince. Like I say, I think I can break her down.
A sardine and onion sandwich. Nice try, Detweiler, but you're not gonna break me down. Now, take out your pencils. It's time for another test.
All right, so maybe Miss Finster is one thing you just can't change. But around school, stuff is still changing all over. For instance, last year's kindergartners moved up into first grade and had to start acting like normal kids.
Whoa! Give me ball! Give me ball!
My ball! My ball!
Hector, Tubby, remember, now that you're big first graders, you're to talk and act like normal children.
Excuse me, may I have my ball back?
Pretty please. Here you go.
Gimme ball! Gimme ball! Gimme! Gimme! Gimme!
Give it time. The year has just begun.
For another thing, since King Bob moved on to middle school last year, we got a new king, King Freddy. Freddy's okay, but I think he's still kind of getting used to the job.
Your Highness, this boy here was caught calling another boy Gooberhead. Gooberhead, you say? I hereby decree that he be dragged across the playground by a team of third graders, soaked with fruit juice, rolled in a sandbox, then tied to the backstop until he mends his ways, or until the roly-polies get him. Whichever comes first.
Huh?
Sir? Don't you think that's a bit harsh? Oh, very well. 5 minutes timeout for being naughty.
Phew. But then the biggest change of all, something that came as a complete surprise.
Greetings, fellow fifth graders.
What do you want, Menlo?
We're kind of busy hanging out.
And a fine job you're doing. However, as King Freddy's new messenger boy, it is my official duty to tell you that the king desires your presence.
We didn't do anything.
Oh, he doesn't want to punish you. He has an important announcement, something I believe you'll enjoy. Hurry now. His Highness doesn't like to be kept waiting.
An audience with the new king? Whatever for, I wonder. Something good?
Perhaps we're to be his merry band of court musicians.
Something better than that.
But school just started. You don't deserve anything good yet.
TJ does.
I do?
Well, yeah. He saved the school from all those crummy rules. If I was king, I'd give you the biggest reward I could think of. Heck, I'd even make you a knight.
A knight? Really? You think he might?
It does seem logical.
What a magnificent gesture.
Hey, congratulations, Teach.
Well, thanks, Vince.
What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Blah, blah. Guard! What is this winger-dinger doing in my mouth? Sir, you requested a winger-dinger. I specifically requested a muncherific nut-nut bar. Sorry, Your Highness. Oh, no. It is I who is sorry, Guard. For your sake. This calls for severe punishment.
Your Highness, we have arrived.
Huh? Who's there?
It's me, sir. TJ and my friends. And might I say it is with great humbleness that I accept the honor you're about to give me.
Who is this boy, and what is he babbling about? TJ Detweiler, Your Freddiness. He's the boy who saved the school from the Board of Education. Oh, that whole thing. Yes, nifty. No subject, kids. I've ordered you here about an issue of actual importance. Well, don't just stand there. Step back. Your king approaches. As king of this playground, I hereby formally extend to you this invitation to join the secret 5th and 6th graders club.
5th and 6th graders club? What's that?
Yeah, I never heard of it.
Of course you've never heard of it. Up till this year, you've been 4th graders. The secrets of the top secret 5th and 6th graders club have been kept secret from you.
But what's the club for?
Yeah, what's in it for us?
Ah, this you may not know without first taking the oath. Guard, the oath.
I, 5th or 6th grader, do hereby solemnly swear never to divulge the secrets of the secret 5th and 6th grader club to anyone littler than a 5th or 6th grader.
Okay.
All right. Very well.
Whatever.
Because if I do, then the king will think up a really bad punishment for me.
Excellent. Glad you big kids agree. Now follow me.
Nothing personal, King Freddy, but this doesn't seem like much of a clubhouse.
Stop thinking like a 4th grader, Detweiler. This isn't the clubhouse. Guards, any K through 4s watching?
We're clear, sir.
Very well.
Whoa!
Yes, that's what they all say. You may enter after me.
A secret passageway?
This is my kind of club.
I'm interested.
Oh,
Mine too.
Huh? Quickly, Gus, on your feet.
Yeah, so you can check it out.
Welcome to the 5th and 6th graders club.
Hello, newcomers.
Hey, you buds.
Bottoms up.
Hi, guys.
Like, pull up a cushion. Hey, wait a minute. Nobody told me the Ashleys were gonna be in here.
Oh, yeah? Bet no one told you we'd be in here neither. Oh, man, you let Lawson in here? What kind of club is this?
Hey, Vince, it's okay, it's cool. We're all 5th and 6th graders here.
So?
So, in the 5th and 6th graders club, 5th and 6th graders all get along.
There ain't no us guys and them guys no more. Here we're all us guys, except the girls. They're us girls.
What about Rendall?
Ah, he's a snitch and therefore not a member. Enjoy yourselves, and remember, keep this a secret from the little kids, or else.
Well, Vince, what do you say? Join me and the guys in a game of Crazy Eights?
Well, what do you think, Teej? You want to play?
What are you playing for?
Cheesy pretzels. There's a whole big bowl of them in the kitchen.
Then count me
Got
in.
it.
So let me get this straight. I can come hang out near you guys, and you won't annoy me or act like snobs?
Of course not, silly. Seeing as how we are all 5th and 6th graders. Hey, they're putting up with me.
Something I would never have done in 4th grade. Yeah, well, only I don't read those dumb teeny bopper magazines, so there's nothing. Holy palooka! It's Slam Down Sally, queen of the wrestling trucker chicks!
Only the best for us big kids.
Move over, ladies, I'm coming in! Yeehaw!
Hey! Don't do that! Do this!
Man, oh man, that was some fun.
I tell you, when I saw the look on...
Little kids.
Good eye, Gretch.
Yeah, close one.
Wouldn't want the little kids spoiling our fun.
Oh, I would be worried about spoiling much more than that.
What are you talking about?
Don't you see? The 5th and 6th grader club isn't just a place to have fun. It's a utopian experiment in niceness and equality.
Yeah, for the first time in my life, big kids hung out with me, and they didn't beat me up. Gelman even hugged me.
The club is one big hug, Gus. A rainbow hug of togetherness.
Sure, Mikey. And as long as you're salty snack foods, I'm in there.
Let's go back tomorrow.
Don't gotta ask me twice.
Ah, the big kid life, Mikey.
It's the way life was meant to be.
Well, my 5th grade friends, yet another recess. Shall we head off to the clubhouse?
But of course.
I guess that's okay with me. Although, Gus, nothing personal, but you might want to lay off the snack foods.
Yeah, we've only been going there for a week and you've really packed on the pounds.
What, this? I guess that's club life for you. Ashley Q says it makes me look very distinguished.
Yes, Vince, and I've never heard Lawson criticize Gus's appearance.
Hey, I'm not criticizing, just noticing is all.
Well, I am criticizing. How come every time we go down there, you end up hanging out with those goons?
Please, Benelli, they're our friends.
Hey guys, you want to play kickball with us?
You know, a good old game of kickball actually does sound good.
But Vince, They're 4th graders.
So? What do you say, guys?
Yeah, I think a little fresh air might do me good.
Cool! Count me in.
Then you're on. Meet you on the field.
You got it.
All right.
You guys coming?
You can't be serious.
Yeah, why would we hang out on the playground with little kids when we could be treated so great by big kids?
To the club, Gus?
Naturally, Mikey. To the club.
Oh, this is the very funniest joke I've ever heard.
Hey, chums, I have another one. Why did the 4th grader cross the road?
Beats me, Gus. Why?
Because he started sucking his thumb and lost control of his tricycle.
There they are again, hanging with their new buddies and laughing it up.
It's bad enough to hang out with those guys in the clubhouse, but now they're eating lunch with them, too?
I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Is there?
I just figured by now they get kind of sick of them.
Yes, well, I hate to say this, but I'm starting to get a little sick of Gus and Mikey.
They are getting a little annoying, but I bet it's nothing a little time with their old buddies won't fix. Come on, Vince, let's go talk to him.
And so, the first grader says to the other first grader, duh, what do I know? I'm just a dumb first grader. Get it?
Hey, guys.
Hello, TJ and Vince.
Pull up 2 chairs, 5th graders.
Oh, thanks, but no thanks. We just wanted to see if Mike and Gus would like to come eat with us.
Thanks, TJ, but we're having a pretty good time over here.
Yeah, I can hear you laughing. You guys are always laughing.
What's so funny anyway?
Why, everyone but us 5th and 6th graders. Little kids are pint-sized and they don't even know their knowledge yet.
They're pathetically amusing.
But I thought you guys liked little kids.
Oh, Vince, it's only a bit of harmless fun.
Yeah, what they don't know won't hurt them.
And believe me, those guys are so dumb they don't know nothing.
Fellows, I think I'm done with my lunch. Let's head out for some after-lunch eating at the club.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be strangers, TJ.
You're always welcome at the club.
They've gone over to the bad side, Tej. We've lost them for good.
You might be right, Vince. But on the other hand, maybe they're right. At least one last time, maybe we should drop in at the club.
Good morning, 5 and 6ers. Here bright and early for your regular visit to the steam room.
Sorry to drag you out here before school, Menlo.
Such is one's fate when one is the king's messenger boy and locksmith lad. Follow me. I'll open up the clubhouse. Assuming there are no little children watching, I'll simply... Hello? The entrance! It's already open! But that can't be! The only people who know the combination are the king and me!
Someone broke in?
I must alert King Freddy.
What do we do?
Who do you think is in there?
It's a deadly killer thief.
Carrillo, go in and find out.
Okay.
Oh, shoot, it's just some 5th graders.
Detweiler, what are you guys doing down here?
We just thought we'd drop by for an early morning visit.
What a wonderful coincidence. So did we.
Yeah, only I should probably let you know. We invited a few special guests along, too. And they aren't 5th or 6th graders.
Hi, big kids.
Nice place you got here.
Are you out of your brain? Those 2 guys are 1st graders.
You can't bring them in here.
How come not?
You're a little kid.
That's right, Hector and Tubby. And this clubhouse is for big kids. I don't understand.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry, but you gotta explain things better to Hector and Tubby here. They are just 1st graders after all. So why is it again they can't come in here? Mikey? Gus?
Well, because
they...
Because 1st graders are a bunch of babies, that's why. They ruin everything.
They're stupid.
They got no manners.
They smell like cat food.
Hey, now wait just a minute.
Wait a minute, nothing. All my life I worked to be a big kid, and I ain't letting some little babies ruin it.
But you can't just say such terrible things right in front of them.
What's your problem? You've been saying stuff behind their backs all along. Now come on, are you big kids or not?
I am a big kid, but I have a feeling I've been a very bad one.
Gosh, Mikey, we've been jerks.
What's going on here? I demand to know.
Detweiler and those guys let these 2 1st grader guys into the 5th and 6th grade clubhouse.
1st graders? This is a betrayal of everything the 5th and 6th grader club stands for. I have no choice but to think up the most severe punishment imaginable.
Then, sir, you're gonna have to punish me too.
And me, because we truly deserve it. Hector, Tubby, we're very, very sorry.
Very well then, I shall punish you all.
No, Freddy. No, you shall not.
King Bob.
Hey, what are you doing here? I thought you were in 7th grade now.
I am, but Detweiler contacted me last night and asked for my help. As a former king, I was able to let my friends here in ahead of you.
But why would you do such a thing? Surely you realize that...
I realize I've heard some very disturbing things, Freddy. This clubhouse, this place of leisure, it has become a hotbed of intolerance toward little kids.
So what's wrong with that? And hey, what do I care what you say? You don't even go here no more.
No, I don't. But next year, when you move on to the 7th grade, I'll be an 8th grader, waiting for you. And then you'll see what's wrong with it.
Oh.
Hector, Tubby, please forgive me.
Yeah, I don't know what got into us.
Well, Gus, this place is pretty cool. It's easy to see why you hung around here so much. But I guess if all you do is hang around with people who are just like you start forgetting how other people feel. And sometimes, you even start thinking you're better than them.
Well spoken, Detweiler. I see your speech-making abilities have not declined in my absence. As for you, Freddy, your job is to see that all kids are treated fairly, even the little ones. Remember, there will always be kids who are bigger than you, who consider you a little kid too.
Nevertheless, Detweiler and his friends have broken the rules. Therefore, they are to be covered in lard, dragged across the monkey bars, and cooked by the cafeteria ladies.
Don't you think that's a bit harsh?
Oh, very well. They are hereby kicked out of the 5th and 6th graders club.
That's okay with me.
Us too.
Well, ha. Hey, dumb Weiler. Yeah, that's right, Det Wiener, I'm talking to you. And all your friends too, you big bunch of losers. Now that you're kicked out of the club, what do you say we play you a kickball and prove what a bunch of losers you really are?
What do I say? I say you're on.
Yeah!
And I also say, it's great to see that things are back to normal. And things really did seem back to normal. Week after normal week went by. September turned into October. Gus got some exercise and lost all that weight. But the new school year had one more surprise in store for us. All of which brings me back to where I began my tale, Halloween. Believe it or not, this year Halloween came close to being the worst night ever.
Ah! It's hideous! It's terrifying! And it's just the costume I'm looking for. Gus Griswold is Garnoff the Bulbous. When school's out today, I'm heading right in there and buying it.
Good choice, Gus.
Yeah, Garnoff is wicked.
Wonderfully wicked. Unfortunately, that girl in there seems to think so too.
Huh? No! Mr. Kelso, you can't sell that! It's the last one in the store!
Happy Halloween to you too, Gus.
Oh, now what am I gonna do?
Don't sweat it, Gus. You've got a whole 12 hours till the official start of trick-or-treating.
I bet you've already got a great costume.
Yeah, what are you going as this year, Tease?
Well, with all respects to Garnoff, who doesn't really exist, I'm going as the real scariest thing on Earth. A flesh-eating zombie.
A zombie? That is so old school. You want scary? 3 little words. Grave-robbing ghoul.
Oh, please, talk about old school.
Excuse me, but what exactly is the difference between a flesh-eating zombie and a grave-robbing ghoul?
Oh, you'll see tonight. The flesh-eating zombie will be the scary one.
Nuh-uh. He'll be the one getting his pants scared off by the grave-robbing ghoul.
I'm sure you'll both be very scary, but no one will be as frightening as Spinelli.
Oh yeah, Spinelli always has the best costume. Remember last year when she was a mutant with pus shooting out of her eyes?
A tasty concoction of sprayed cheese and pistachio pudding.
Yeah, I gotta admit, she was scary, and she sure raked in the candy.
Nobody has the Halloween spirit like Spinelli.
Hey, where is Spinelli anyway?
Probably late making a big old batch of fake blood. She'll catch up to us. Spinelli?
Oh, hey guys.
It's Halloween. What are you doing in class before the bell even rings?
Oh, well, you know, early to bed, early to rise.
All right, quiet down, you miscreants, and happy Halloween. I know how you all love this day, so I've prepared a special treat. Yam cupcakes with prune icing. There's only enough for one apiece, so don't be greedy.
Miss Finster, thanks for the cupcakes and all, but I can't help wondering, how come you dressed up as a big mosquito?
A mosquito? I'm not a mosquito, I'm a fairy princess.
Why, Miss Finster, what a surprise. Look at me, I'm dressed as a fairy prince. I had no idea we'd match, but isn't it great?
Sorry, Rendall. This is the one day of the year when you don't get points for kissing up. All right, phase 2 of our classroom fun. I need someone to lead us singing Sweet Tooth Igor, the candy-loving vampire bat. Spinelli, you're a big fan of Halloween traditions. Start singing.
Thanks, but no thanks, Miss Finster.
Like, pick us, Miss Finster, pick us! We are such totally better singers anyway.
All right, Ashley's front and center. And after that, we'll bob for pickles. Then, a spelling test. Enjoy.
Igor the sweet-toothed vampire bat had very, very pointy fangs. And if he ever landed on you, you might jump and shout all day. But don't be scared of Igor, 'cause if you want to know the truth, he never bites us humans, 'cause he's got a very, very sweet tooth.
Got it! I'll dress up as Zool, Armored Ogre of Doom. I know no other kid's gonna be dressed as Zool.
Excuse me, people. Out of my way, please. Step aside now. You don't want to mess with Zool.
It's okay, Gus. You'll think of something else.
I'm sure he will, Vince. But you know what I'm thinking? How come we're all standing in line for a Halloween mystery lunch, but Spinelli's sitting over there eating a bag lunch from home?
Well, that's weird.
The cafeteria's mystery lunch is one of the high points of the holiday. Mysterious.
Not as mysterious as Spinelli. Come on. Hi there, Spinelli.
Mind if we sit with you?
Autumn is the season of togetherness, after all.
Sure. Pull up a bench.
I gotta say, Spinelli, I'm a little worried about you. It's Halloween, but you didn't walk with us this morning, you didn't sing in class, and now you're not even eating the mystery lunch.
Could it be that you simply wore a Spinelli costume to school, but you really aren't Spinelli at all?
All right, Damon, enough already. Come out of there.
It's okay, Gus. It's me. I've just changed is all.
What are you talking about?
Look, I didn't want to bother you guys with this because I knew you'd be all into Halloween and I didn't want to spoil it for you.
That, Spinelli, is impossible. So continue.
Well, okay. It all happened yesterday at the pumpkin patch. It started out like every other trip I've taken to the pumpkin patch every Halloween. I was really looking forward to it.
Here we are, Pookie. Colonel Jack's pumpkin patch.
Isn't it great, honey? This place hasn't changed since we first brought you here as a baby.
I'm gonna go pick out the freakiest looking pumpkin I can find. Too round, too cute, too pretty, too smooth. Perfect! You are gonna make the ugliest, scariest, creepiest jack-o'-lantern on the block!
Jack-o'-lantern? Well, well, well! Spinelli's gonna make a little bitty jack-o'-lantern. What do you know about that?
Beat it, Lawson! And so what if I'm making a jack-o'-lantern? You guys got pumpkins too!
Oh, we ain't gonna carve them. We're gonna bust them open with heavy stuff.
I got a brick for my birthday.
Hey, Spinelli, I bet you're going out trick-or-treating.
Of course I am.
Well, that's just hilarious. You're a 5th grader. Next thing you know, you'll be in 6th grade, like us, and then in 8th grade and whatever comes next.
So what?
So, Halloween is for babies. Look around. You're the oldest kid out here, except for us.
Me want pumpkin! Mine, mine, mine!
Spinelli's a 5th grade baby. Ha ha! You gotta stop trick-or-treating sometime, Spinelli. So when's it gonna be?
None of your business, Lawson. Now beat it.
Oh, we'll beat it, Spinelli. Yes, we will beat it. Come on, guys.
Stupid goombas.
Oh, sweetie. I see you've already got a pumpkin.
Hey, that's a beauty. Well, not really, but good job.
Thanks. Can we go now?
Go? But we just got here. Don't you want to make a candy apple witch? You always make a candy apple witch.
You know, I kind of suddenly just don't feel like it. So let's buy the pumpkin and go, okay?
Well, all right. But not before I get a picture of you sitting on the giant pumpkin. I've got a picture of you every year since you were a baby.
Smile, sweetie. Oh, what a good girl. That'll make an adorable picture.
Okay, sweetie, your turn.
There you go. Now, smile and say spooky.
Spooky.
Oh, baby, I'm so sorry. I guess you've gotten too big to sit on the pumpkin.
Who'd have thought, Pookie? Boy, you really must be growing up.
And so, there you have it. For the first time in his life, Lawson was right about something. I am too big for Halloween.
That's crazy talk, Spinelli. You can't give up Halloween just because of a defective pumpkin.
It's not just the pumpkin. It's me. Suddenly, I'm just not into it.
You don't know what you're saying. You'll get back into it as soon as you put on your costume.
And once we get out trick-or-treating.
Yeah. Look, guys, I told you I really didn't want to talk about this with you. I don't have a costume, so you go ahead and make your plans without me. Because my trick-or-treating days are over.
All right, sweetie, there's a number on the fridge where you can reach us tonight. Oh, and did I tell you there's more candy in the pantry if you run low?
Only about 100 times.
Hey, are you sure you don't want to go trick-or-treating?
Yeah, Dad, for the 200th time, I'm sure.
Well, I guess that's everything then.
Whoa, not everything. Put this on when you answer the door. The kids will love it.
I'm not putting a mask on, Dad. Remember, I'm too old.
Whatever you think is best, Pookie, but I'm telling you, it's a hoot.
Whatever.
We'll be back by 10, sweetie.
Happy Halloween!
Thanks. Whew, finally. A little peace and quiet.
Now, back to the Four Numbskulls meet the Vampire's Ghost.
Ah, now you never get too old for this. Jeez, the Tiny Tots are arriving already. Oh, hi guys, nice costumes. Toilet paper, Gus?
Yep.
Well, I guess you came for some candy. Take all you want.
We didn't come for candy, Spinelli. We came for you.
Oh, come on. I told you I'm not trick-or-treating.
That's what you said earlier today. But it's the witching hour.
Surely now you can't resist.
Look, sorry, but I've outgrown Halloween. Once you've outgrown something, you just can't un-outgrow it.
I say you're wrong. All you're thinking about is your crummy time at the pumpkin patch. What you should be thinking about is all the great times we have on Halloween night, like at the Adlmans.
Here you go, children! Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween!
Tons of candy just spooned into our bags.
And hey, what about all the thrills and chills? Like the old McPherson place. I mean, having to walk through a graveyard? Get out of here.
And that creepy dude with the candy. I don't think Mr. McPherson even knows he's there.
What truly terrifies me is having to walk past the old abandoned prison. You just know there's an unreformed felon inside, watching you.
But nothing compares to the old Gordon place.
That's right, Gus. Nothing compares to the old Gordon place. The perfect terrifying end to a perfectly terrifying evening. To this day, I swear to you that those people are vampires.
Hello there, children. Maybe you'd like some candy.
It's the finest candy. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Yep, those Transylvanian accents are a dead giveaway.
Sorry, TJ, but those aren't Transylvanian accents. The Gordons are from Massachusetts. I asked my mom.
Massachusetts? Where's that?
Someplace scary, no doubt.
Oh, guys, thanks for sharing all the memories. But if you want to have any fun tonight, you better get going.
Please, Penella, you must join us.
Listen, all that stuff that used to seem so great about Halloween, well, I look at it differently now. It's like the magic's gone, okay? It's just something that happens when you get older. So go on. I'll see you tomorrow.
But we're just as old as she is.
I don't see things differently.
Me neither. I don't think.
Forget about it, guys. Come on.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Trick or treat! Oh, what adorable costumes. Here, children. Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween!
Thanks, Mrs. Edelman. See, I don't care what Spinelli says. For me, nothing can ruin the magic of this moment.
You said it, Tej.
Egad! Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but this candy is sugarless.
What? Say it ain't so! Well, of course it is. I always give out sugarless candy. I am a dentist after all. Happy Halloween! And remember to brush and floss tonight. Oh, I know you will.
Sugarless candy? What a fiendish trick.
In the past, I've always been too wonderfully excited to read the fine print on my Halloween candy.
Well, so what? Come on. There's plenty more fun in the store besides the Edelmans.
Trick or treat.
Boo! Hi, Digger Sam. Hi, Digger Dave.
Hey, how did you know it was us?
Just a wild guess. Here, have some candy.
Geez, Spinelli, you could at least pretend to be scared. Yeah, it's Halloween for dirt's sake. Where's your spirit?
Sorry, guys. I grew out of it.
Well, not us. And there are a lot of little kids coming this way. We'll tell them to skip this house if you're just gonna be a grump.
No, don't tell them that. I'll try and act more into it, okay?
Well, okay.
Trick or treat! Oh my, what have we here? Some very scary costumes.
But we're not supposed to be scary. I'm an astronaut. I'm a ballerina.
And I'm a wholesome wedge of cheese.
Oh, sorry. I guess what I meant to say was... I guess I'm the scary one. Have some candy.
Thanks, lady. That was great. Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
Ah, the old McPherson place. Now this is Halloween at its creepiest.
I'm telling you guys, walking through a graveyard? Get out of here.
And look, here he is, the creepy fellow with a bowl of candy.
All right, here we go.
Boy, oh boy. Now what would Spinelli say about this?
She'd probably say we shouldn't run away when the guy makes a grab for us. Like there's nothing to be scared of.
Oh, right. Perhaps then we should resist running, just to tell her how much more terrifying it is.
All right, guys. If you're up for it, I am. Get ready to grab. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, great. You broke my motorized ghoul dummy. Now I'm gonna have to patch him with chicken wire.
Sorry, Mr. McPherson.
Well, you should be. The little kids who really believe in ghouls sure are gonna be disappointed now.
Maybe we should have just run away after all.
Look, the graveyard! With the light on, those don't even look like real gravestones.
They're just made of plywood?
It's just like Spinelli said. When you look at everything in a new way, it really does take out the magic.
Yeah, well, forget it, guys. It doesn't mean anything. Because I know a place that's really gonna scare us.
How's that? Pretty good. Just make sure when you growl, you really growl from your guts, okay?
Gotcha.
Oh, and one other thing. Always wear fake blood so people will know you're carnivores.
Thanks, Spinelli. Happy
Hey there, Spinelli. Happy Halloween.
Miss Finster? You scared the bejeebers out of me.
That's the idea.
Hey, I thought you were a fairy princess.
Only till the moon comes out. Say, are your folks here?
Nah, they went out for the evening.
That's too bad. I was going to invite them to a spooky shindig with some friends. Hey, how come you're not out trick-or-treating with your friends?
I think I'm too old for that stuff.
You do? Oh, well, I've got a party to go to. Here's the number where your folks can reach me in case they get back early.
Okay, Miss Finster. Have fun.
Oh, I will. I will.
Hey, Miss Finster! Wait!
What's that?
Actually, before you go, there's something I want to ask you about Halloween.
All right, guys. Halloween hasn't been too great so far, but the old abandoned prison is guaranteed to make up for it.
It certainly does look frightening.
Uh-oh, my neck just tingled.
That's tingled, Gus, and mine did too.
Yep. Right about now is when we usually take off screaming down the street.
Hey, my neck stopped tinkling.
Tingling, Gus, and mine did too.
I don't get it. How come I'm not that scared?
Because it ain't scary, you dopes. Oh, don't tell me you little trick-or-treaters still think that place is an old prison.
Well, sure we do. That's what it is.
What's it to you, Lawson?
Oh, nothing. Except you're wrong. Carrillo. Huh? You see? Good thing you didn't run away like usual, or you never would have found out that this is just the old Department of Motor Vehicles.
But the DMV? That's just an extremely boring office building.
That's right! Come on, guys. Now let's go bug some other little kids.
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
The Department of Motor Vehicles?
Man, it's like nothing we've seen tonight has been scary or fun.
Alas, the magic truly is gone.
I've got to admit, maybe Spinelli's right. Maybe we're too old for Halloween, too.
So I don't get it, Miss Finster. I figured I was too old for Halloween. But now, just staying at home while everyone else is out there having fun, it doesn't feel right. I kind of want to be out there with them.
Well, why wouldn't you? Halloween is great.
Well, sure, when you're little.
Heck, I'm in the prime of my womanhood, and just look at me. I love Halloween.
But aren't you ever going to grow out of it?
Who knows? Some do, some don't. It's not really about how old you are, it's how you feel inside.
Now I really don't know what to think.
Oh, I got a feeling you do. Trust yourself, Spinelli. And remember, tough gals like us, we never let other people tell us how to feel. Well, gotta go. Leave for my party. If your folks get home early, have them give me a call. And happy Halloween, Spinelli, however you decide to spend it.
Thanks, Miss Finster. I will. Hey, Ashley's, have you seen TJ and the guys?
Like, not me.
Upside down girl?
Haven't seen a thing.
Psst. Hey, you looking for TJ and the guys?
Yeah, Hustler Kid, have you seen them?
Yeah, about 10 minutes ago. They were heading home.
Home? Already?
They seemed kind of down in the dumps, saying stuff like how you were right. They're too old for Halloween.
Oh, no. I ruined it for him. Now what am I gonna do? Hey, wait a minute. Hustler Kid, let me use your cell phone. I got some calls to make.
All right, but if you're planning some shady conspiracy, just be sure you don't implicate me.
Okay, Spinelli, so here we all are, at the old Gordon place.
Why'd you call us and ask us to meet you here?
I was just thinking, since we're all so grown up and everything, why not pay the old joint a visit?
But we come by here every year, Spinelli. Nothing else has lived up to our expectations. Why should this be any different?
Every other year the Gordons lived here, but I just happened to know that they moved away. And this year, no one lives here.
So?
So, how's about we pay a visit to the inside?
Inside of the Gordon house?
Yeah, come on. Unless you're too scared.
I'm not scared.
I'm not scared.
No. Yeah, that's just what I figured.
Guys, this is dumb. If we're too old for trick-or-treating, then we're old enough to walk into some abandoned house. Let's go.
Okay.
Why, TJ is growing up. He's developed adolescent powers of magic.
I didn't do that, guys. The door opened by itself.
Unless a ghost opened it.
A ghost?
Only big kids don't believe in ghosts.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure there's a completely rational explanation we can ponder from the safety of our homes.
Guys, if we're gonna be big, we gotta go inside.
That's right. We're not scared and we're going inside. Come on. The door! It's locked!
Ah! It's the ghost!
We don't believe in ghosts, remember?
Oh, jeez. This is way creepier than I thought it would be. I'm so sorry I got you guys into this.
Perhaps we should call the authorities.
Quick, call the DMV.
Did you hear that?
That wasn't your stomach by any chance, was it, Mikey?
I don't think so. That one definitely wasn't.
Look, I believe the sound was coming from there.
This is all my fault, guys. So I better check it out.
Are you nuts?
It might be our only way out of here. It's a cellar. I'm going down.
Spinelli, no!
Spinelli!
Gotcha!
Miss Finster?
Man, I never thought I'd be happy to see your face.
Yeah, well, you should have seen your face just a second ago.
Hey, kids.
Those were some really far-out screams of terror.
I don't get it.
What are you all doing here?
We rented out the old Gordon place for a party. Spinelli had my cell phone number, and she called us to help pull this Halloween trick.
Spinelli? That's right. I set you up, guys.
Why would you do such a cruel and horrible thing?
'Cause it's fun.
You know, now that I realize I'm safe, the last 10 minutes were rather thrilling.
Kinda like Halloween in the good old days, huh? Well, these still are the good old days as long as you want them to be. And don't let some Goomba convince you otherwise.
Thanks, Spinelli.
Well, kids, now that you've had your trick, here's your treat.
Whoa! Hardy, hardy!
Wait a minute, guys. It's not sugarless, is it?
Nope, it's the real stuff.
This is
Well, Spinelli, it looks like your little plan worked.
I owe it all to you, Miss Finster. Thanks to you, everyone's having a happy Halloween.
Well, it's like my mother always used to say.
So it turned out okay after all. For us, anyway. And you know something? It seems like things usually do turn out okay. Sure, being a kid can be tricky. You're growing all the time, things are always changing.
My voice. What happened to my voice?
But no matter how much things really do change, I figure as long as we stick up for what we believe in and stay true to ourselves, everything will be all right. And who knows? Seeing as how we've made it through so much already, I've got a feeling this might be our best year yet. Really, I mean it.
Igor the sweet-toothed vampire bat had very, very pointy fangs. And if he ever landed on you, you might jump and shout all day. But don't be scared of Igor, 'cause if you want to know the truth, he never bites us humans, 'cause he's got a very, very sweet tooth.